So first and foremost, I want to clarify, I said slug. Slug. So, as you may or may not have heard, my name is Christian Chavarro, and soy colombiano. For those of you non-Miamians, I'm Colombian. I hail from a far-off land, unbeknownst to many, a place full of wonder and magic. I come from Kendall. So, as you may have not known, my time to stand up. So you might be saying, oh man, like, you know, Kendall, Miami, it's right there. And I'm like, no, there's levels to this. Kendall, you're not from Kendall unless you know the hammocks. You don't know Kendall unless you've either heard of or you have attended Gilport Elementary School. Exhibit A and B. And being in a Hispanic family, it's really strange because when you're in a Hispanic family, in mornings you don't need alarm clocks. No, no, no. During the weekends, I would open my eyes to the sounds of La Negra Viene Tumbao. And I'm like, it's time to wake up. It was really interesting, and so naturally I do have an affiliation as a result of all that programming for tiki-tiki music, but please do not be mistaken. I also enjoy the ratchets, the Waka Flocka, the Chief Keef. The cheesy, the easy, the wheezy, the breezy, beautiful cover girl. I love all of it. Now, I'm a junior, but some of you may not have heard me before because, believe it or not, I spent the past years living at BBC. Let that sink in for a second. You may be thinking, they have housing at BBC? Yes, for now. Now, living at BBC has a variety of its own opportunities. The first one being the fact of the shuttle. For those of you who have ridden the shuttle, I'm sorry. For those of you who haven't ridden the shuttle, you're lucky. Now, the shuttle driver is really interesting. They leave exactly on time, but if you've ridden the shuttle, you know they always take a different route. They never know what they want inside. I feel as if in the head, the bus driver is just like, I can show you the world. And I'm here like, just take me to BBC. Like, there's no need for detours. Like, I'm not gonna stop and pet the chickens on the side of the road. Please get me out of the strange zone. Another thing is animals. There are a lot of animals at BBC, categorized into 3 armies. First one being cats. Now some people are like, yes, cats, I love them so much. No, 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 these cats are evil. They were sent to cause mayhem and sadness. You see these cats, you look at them and they just stare at you like, and I'm like, they'll want you to feed them, and I'm like, no, no, no. No, she wasn't ready, no. Get away from me. That's cats. Second one, raccoons. Now, I see people here at MMC get freaked out a lot. They're like, oh man, oh my god, it's a duck. I'm like, it's a dog, bro. There will be times where I was walking to my room, because at BBC it's like apartments, it's like outdoors. I'm walking to my door, and I look to the left, it's my door. Look to the right, there's a raccoon just staring. I'm like, what up? And it's be like, chilling. Raccoons. Third one is squirrels. After 2 or 3 p.m., I strongly believe that squirrels outnumber students at BBC. But understand this, you do not know the nature of squirrels until you have been at BBC at night. You see, there are times where I'll be walking through the hallways of BBC at night, and I'll hear the trash can rustling, and I'm like, oh, is this the day I die? And then outside of it explodes a squirrel with a bag of Cheetos. And I only scream a little bit, you know, because I'm a thug from Kendall. If you remember anything, it is I'm a thug from Kendall. Now, on that note, another thing is the fact that BBC, you get some really interesting situations. So the fact that there was this one time we're just walking along and some recruitment guy is like, hey, you want to be in a video? Yeah, you want to be in a video for this lady? I'm like, what's her name? Debbie Wiseman Schultz. And I'm like, I don't know who she is, but apparently she's like a big political figure, Debbie Wiseman Schultz. And we got filmed with it. I was with 3 people. I count. 2 people were put in the front. I was put in the back because apparently I wasn't attractive enough, and I'm like, oh well. I'm still in the commercial, you can see my feet, what up? What have you done on television? That's right. I guess another subject, as you may or may have known, I served the past year as a 2013 peer advisor. So for those of you out there, pause. And, and it does afford me, it was some really interesting opportunities. My nickname for the peer advisors was #the struggle, because I believe the struggle's real. If you did not know, now you know. And the fact is, we have shirts, so I'm walking through the night and these gentlemen stop me and they're like, hey yo! And I'm like, what up? I'm like, what your struggle is? And I stop for a second, I think I'm like, your grammar, but I didn't say it. Because I wanted to make it through the night. So instead I think and I give an appropriate response. I say, the struggle is when you dip a chip into nacho cheese and it breaks off, and then you send the recon chip and that breaks off as well. The struggle is when you bite into a Hot Pocket and you find out you got the lava flavor. Can't taste anything for days. The struggle is when you try to walk through a drive-through ATM and try to get them to service you. I'll be like, no, I'm in a car, no, listen, beep, 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 beep. That's the struggle. And then they respond, and they're like, nah, bro, you ain't struggle, we thriving, cuz, we thriving. And they walk up like, we thriving, and I'm like, okay, based on natural deduction, they thriving. 2 more subjects I'll cover. This one thing is, I believe in the struggle. Everyone has their personal struggles. Mine is my voice. It is a powerful tool, but it is also a weakness. It is a powerful tool because it allows me to do like a bunch of voice impersonations. For example, I could be Batman and Bane, you know. Hello, Batman. It is time for your demise. And then Batman will be like, where is she? Like, I don't know. Find her. Google Maps. Like, that's all. Google Maps. Save you. Has anyone here seen Charlie the Unicorn?
Yes!
Charlie, we're gonna find a little bird on Charlie. It's gonna show us the way.
And you know, I have my Miami accent too, in case I have to blend in here and be like, you guys, hello, my name is Christian Tavarro, I am from Kendall, I am an FIU student here, and I love university so much. I am a master of disguise. But at times it's also a weakness because of the fact that there will be times where I'll be talking to people and my voice will be as I wanted to. They'll be like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, what up? Like, man voice. There'll be times where they're like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, hey! And at that point I realize I can never make eye contact with them again. That's by my voice. And as you may or not know, next Friday is Valentine's Day, or, as I like to call it, Friday. Friday. 20 years of counting Valentine-less, I won a medal. So for those of you who are like, I got over it. There was one year I was like so set up, I bought myself a Valentine. Like, oh my god, I want a Valentine for myself. So I bought it. And are you okay?
So sad.
He's my brother, it's okay, he's my brother. It's fine. But then I realized it's nothing to be sad about. You know why? Because I have a motto. Roses are red, violets are blue, gummy bears are cheaper than dinner for 2. Yeah! Gummy bears are cheaper than dinner for 2. And then I realized, well, people celebrate that day. You know what I do? I wait it out on Netflix. Then I rise, go to CVS, Walgreens, day after, candy sales galore. Candy on candy on candy. I love it. I can stand here for hours, but the fact is that, you know, the struggle's real and my voice is kind of dying out, so I guess I'll leave you with that. Thank you.